Hi everyone, and welcome back to FPL with me, Got No Skill, as we preview Game Week 19. But first, let's check on my Game Week 18 score and see if it was enough for me to progress into the third round of the FPL Cup. But before we do that, let's just take a moment to fully appreciate the crazy results that occurred this game week by checking my predictions. So with unlikely results including City's home loss to Palace, Chelsea's home loss to Leicester, and the resounding nature of United and Spurs' away victories, I only managed to get 4 out of 10. So with this in mind, let's see how it affected my fantasy score and my cup tie. So with a game week score of 59, beating the average of 55, I managed to edge past my cup opponent, Hannah Curtis from England, who scored 57. But once again, I count myself very lucky, as things were looking quite grim going into the final match of this game week, as I was behind by 6 points, with Son and Lloris up against her Kane and Dean. However, in an incredible match for the ages, Son managed to become my unlikely saviour, as he did just enough to pull me over the line. And so my cup run continues as I progress to round 3, but here I'd like to say good game to my opponent, Miss Curtis, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the season. And as for my overall rank, I got another green arrow as I went up a little to around the 70,000 mark. But now, let's move on to my lineup for Game Week 19. And here it is, after my transfer this game week from Fraser to Lingard. Although Fraser did come off the bench to provide a crucial assist for me last game week, which I'm very grateful for, I still think it's time to move him out, especially with Bournemouth's difficult fixtures coming up. Although he has provided incredible value, as I believe he has the best points per million ratio out of any player in the game, there could be even more value in this upcoming period with Jesse Lingard. United have favourable fixtures coming up, and after their commanding win over Cardiff, in which they played a brand of attacking flowing football that we haven't seen from them in recent times, their attacking assets in fantasy may soon prove to be essential. And from their attacking players, including Rashford, Lingard, Martial and Pogba, who are the top 4 most transferred in players for this upcoming game week, Lingard is the cheapest of the lot. With all 4 of his goals this season coming from the last 4 game weeks, Lingard is in top form, and at that relatively cheap price of just 6.8, he could be a great way to invest in Man United's newfound attacking prowess. However, Martial may turn out to be the better option, as he has been United's best player this season, which means that he's probably less likely to be rotated than Lingard. Personally, I think I'm still scarred by his blanks in the couple of game weeks which I had him, but looking past my stubbornness to get back a player who didn't do well for me earlier on, I think he would have been the better transfer. But unfortunately, there's no option to undo a transfer, so I'll just have to hope that Lingard maintains his great form. And now, usually I would go on to my captain choices, but to be honest, I don't think they're a very interesting part of my video, so from now on, I'll only put them in the description below. So finally, let's finish up with my predictions, and for this game week they are Wolves, Everton, Crystal Palace, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Spurs, Arsenal and Chelsea to win, with the last fixture the only draw. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Good luck for Game Week 19. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, and please consider subscribing.